Welcome everybody to the Williams Esports channel today. Welcome Williams race fans, one and all, and we've got a really special day for you today here on the stream. Something a little bit different. Guess where I am? We're at Williams HQ, of course, and we're here at the esports side of things to show you some behind-the-scenes stuff. We've got the drivers are here for some development days and some social time as well, and we're going to make sure that you get a real close-up idea of what it's like to be an Williams esports driver. So, can't wait to get everything underway for you. We are going to see a fantastic challenge set of races with our drivers, not the F1 drivers. They're going to be let loose. Our non-F1 drivers are going to be let loose on the F1 game to have a bit of fun and a bit of a challenge. We're going to talk to our F1 esports drivers today. We're going to try and doorstep as many people as we can and have a really good look around this fantastic facility. And then we're going to build to the start of the LFM race today, and we're going to watch that LFM race from the perspective of both the engineer and from the driver before we say goodbye to you by the end of the day. But before we do anything else, make sure you tell us who you are, you tell us where you're watching from, and you get your questions in as well. And if we can find a question and find a driver to talk to, if you've got a favourite driver you want a question of, or you've got a question about the facility here and being a driver, then let us know and we'll try our best to ask it for you. Keep it clean, keep it positive, and we'll do our very best for you. But that's what we've got coming up. But let's let a look at what happened last year on this very similar team event. Welcome back, everybody. We're just checking in the atmospheric start to this section of the Williams facility. Of course, the fantastic pit stop topiary there, which is absolutely awesome. But another thing that I'm just absolutely geeking out on here is the 1983 Keke Rosberg and Jacques Lafitte Williams entry. It's a tremendous vehicle, an absolute brute of an engine, massive, huge Goodyear tyres on it, and of course we've got this one has got its Goodwood Festival of Speed from 2023 sticker on it, so it's been active very recently, which is fantastic. We've got the 2023 F1 tyres here, of course, the full size tyres, amazing. When you get up close to these, just how large they are. They look so small in those big beefy mechanics arms, but really the weight, the shapes, the actual manhandling these must be such a tremendous challenge. Let's have a little walk around on our way to the esports lounge. Will, behind the camera, is going to do his best not to trip over or fall down the stairs or anything like that. And so over this way, we've got the gift shop, the merch shop. Fantastic, plenty of fantastic stuff to fill your pockets and spend all your money on, of course. And then here is the official entrance to the museum. We're going to have a little look into here. We're going to have a quick look because this is the very entrance to the museum. We're not really supposed to be here, so don't tell anybody. But over here we've got the famous Wall of Champions, taking us from current time all the way back down to 1960 with Frank Williams, Sir Frank Williams' very first exposure to Formula One. Well, as I say, we can't really be in here, so let's head on to the next part of our little tour that we've got for you. Up the stairs we're going to go. So Will's going to take this really steady and make sure that he can navigate these stairs because he's handling a very heavy camera right now as well. And in fact, we almost went. So we're going to just run as much as possible there, keep it running for Will, and he's going to be okay. So up to the top, we've got some conference rooms up here named after major F1 tracks. So on this side, we've got Singapore. And then there's a couple of different ones. We've got Monza across the way, a little waiting area. And then we've got Barcelona and Austin over this way. But now this is where the stuff is really going to happen for us. I'm going to have to hold the door open for Will here because it's really heavy. As we come then in towards the Williams Esports Lounge. And you can do shout out when you see your favourite driver, say hello, and you can see we can't get them off the rigs. They're really busy on there. And having a great time, just having casual races at the moment, no serious training going on. As we now look into the real lounge section, you can see we've got the big screen here, and a set of our esports trophies. So the keen-eyed among you are going to notice Le Mans Virtual. You're going to notice we've got the F1 esports trophies here as well, the majors, GTE champions, and the Sim Pro series from SRO for Belgium, which was accidentally, or inadvertently at least, signed by the one and only Jenson Button here as well. More tyres scattered everywhere. And then we've got some extra of our esports trophies. My favourite among them this morning so far has been this one, sponsored by Lego Technic for the 24-hour Le Mans Virtual. It's actually is made of Lego. It's not even a joke. And then on the left here, I guess some of the trophies and helmets that didn't make it into the museum, or at least have been loaned into here, and you can see some tremendous stuff. You've got brilliant trophies, the official ones lifted, of course, on the podium, and then some of your F1 drivers from years gone by. Alex Wirtz with his famous scribbly helmet there. We've got Rosberg, Webbo, Heuskinveld. One of my personal favourites from the early 2000s, Juan Pablo Montoya. Jenson Button, of course, getting his main break here with the Williams team. Got Alex Albon on top, current driver, very, very nice matte finish on that one, and a couple of celebration ones from George Russell as well. Some of these trophies are just tremendous. Some of the unique styles of these trophies. Keep looking, because we've got Felipe Massa, we've got Pastor Maldonado. Here is David Coulthard, Martin Brundle over here, 1988, and then down here. We've got a Tio Pepe Sherry from the Jerez Grand Prix trophy as well. Brilliant, brilliant stuff. But going all the way back to 1979, and Clay Regazzoni, of course, who drove the very first Williams F1 car. So then we've got this brilliant cinema seating here, complete with paired drinks holders and everything for everyone who wants to come and enjoy some of our esports coverage. When I came in this morning, I was a bit freaked out, because they were playing my voice over last weekend's race. It was very strange to walk into a room and find your voice playing. So over here, you've got a quick view of the I'm not going to give it its nickname here, but the pit wall that we've got here for our engineers. And then you're looking at a bank of 10 fabulous esports gaming rigs. Now these are really, really special, and these are available. If you want to come and hire the esports facility, you can come and drive on these very rigs. So obviously we're going to pass through and pass by lots of our drivers, lots of our team personnel who are here for this really important team building few days that happens every year. Sota's given us a little wave there. Say hi to Sota Muto. Very nice of him. So Sota has made it all the way from Japan, which is fantastic. And then over in this side of the esports lounge are the top of the range rigs. These are upwards of £15,000. You can see how much more upgraded they are. Complete wraparound triple monitor setup, Recaro seats, of course, and the Heuskinveld pedal sets as well. Of course, we've got Fanatec wheels throughout. But this is where we're going to be watching the start of the LFM race from later on, as we will be able to look over the drivers' shoulders and hopefully not put them off. I think they've got their noise-cancelling Razer headphones on at the moment, so they should be just fine with all of that. Massive, enormous gaming PCs, of course, with the Chill Blast logos on them down in the corner. And then drivers just helping each other. We've got engineers, we've got team personnel as they're warming up and getting prepared for a long endurance race later on today. We're not going to bring you the entire race, we're going to bring you the very start, and then we'll make sure that you stay in touch on socials, of course, for all of the results and all of the rest of the feed from the team this week. Nice photo opportunity where you can give your media interviews with the likes of me if I turn up with a microphone and stick it in your face when you're least expecting it. And again, we will hopefully have a good chat with our engineering team later on today. But Dan's making a little early cameo here, and you can see all the different screens that they've got set up. Some of them are sneakily watching the F1 coverage that's on right now as well. Let's keep going. And we're going to have a little look then into what we call our content room. And you can see a green screen set up in here. We've got an extra rig as well for filming rig-based content, so the drivers can You know, get all their background stuff sorted. Obviously, a big green screen. We've seen loads of content being filmed that you will see making up our awesome video work later throughout the season as we prepare for yet another rolling season here of esports. On the right here is the broadcast room. We'll get a proper look in there later on. Will, don't surprise everybody. They don't want to be on camera just yet. Another bank of 10 identical esports rigs. Some beautiful signage as well. Another couple here with play seats as well being demonstrated. We haven't been able to organise a driver to be doing their BATAC training, so we need to try and get someone to come and show that off in a minute as well. But no one wants to show how good or otherwise that they actually are on that. And look at this one. I can't wait to get my hands on this later on. Absolute treat to come and see this. This is the thinkscaleelectric.co.uk setup here. Lots and lots of Easter eggs throughout here. I know you're going to want to see just so much from all of this. You've got down here, we've got the current drivers. Logan Sargent, Alex Albon have got a pit space for them, and Sir Frank Williams watching on here. I love to see here, we've got this kind of surround rally track going around the outside as well. And that seems to go underneath the circuit, down into a tunnel, round the tree here. And we've got loads of it here. We've got some BATAC happening right now for you, Will, just to see. This is reaction training. This is physical and mental acuity for our drivers, just making sure that they are as switched on as possible. And they're getting obviously more BATACs hit per second, and that's hardly a surprise with our awesome drivers that we've got. Back to the Scale Street, because everyone wants to see the Scale Street, right? Everyone wants to see this up in really close detail. Don't get all our drivers team gear here, because they haven't been very tidy about it. You will see the odd pair of shoes today as well, because the drivers are driving in socks on the rigs. Got a marina. We've got a very aggressive, unusually aggressive dolphin in the middle of the water there as well. A stark gantry. This is just tremendous, and this is all available to enjoy if you do book the Esports Lounge as well. We've also got a kind of a fantastic sort of entrance over here to the museum, and Will is going to do his best to try and have a sneak peek in there. Let's hope no one's watching, and we'll just we'll ask forgiveness rather than for permission later on. So round the corner we go, and you can see fantastic picture here as well of the Pastor Maldonado win in Barcelona that we enjoyed so much as a team. And I think after the first experience, Will is a little bit hesitant to go any further down the stairs. So we will try, but make sure that you do come and check out the museum and the Esports Lounge whenever you possibly can, because there is a treasure trove down there. I haven't even been able to get down yet, and I'm champing at the bit trying to finish all of this early today so I can get down and have a look. We've got fastest laps and everything set here for the Scale Electric. And I've just noticed actually, have a look at the roll of honour on the fastest laps ever of the Scale Electric track as well. Fantastic who's who of brilliant drivers. A 7.331 second lap from George Russell. Can't imagine any better than to have our British driver there up at the top, but also with Jamie Chadwick as well and Lucas Lafiti. So, last stop on our little whirlwind tour here before we get prepared for the next part of our broadcast is the broadcast room. So let's head in. Hopefully, James is listening in and he knows that we're coming, so he can put his drink down. But this is the bank of broadcast rooms. Say hi to James in the chat. James is going to give you a wave, and you'll see James often chatting on the Twitch stream. He's a word in my ear all the time if I'm doing something I shouldn't be doing or talking about something that is off topic. But this is where it all happens then for your Twitch stream, and we're going to then get back into this, and we're going to click over and we're going to see a video from today, from day one of the driver's team experience. And I don't even need to be on the radio here because James is going to hook it up for us. So James, take it away for us.